Hey yo, what is good guys? Welcome back to the channel. Look, it's been a while since my last reaction. It's been super busy. I can't even stress to you guys how busy it's been. You know, I did a bit of traveling. You know, I went to Portugal. You know, I had a lot of work to do. There's just been a lot of things happening, you know, so it's been hard to like really pump out reactions like that. But, you know, I finally have some time to kind of settle down and, you know, catch up on a lot of, you know, music I've been missing. Trust me, I've been reading the comments. I have a bunch of, you know, albums saved up. So hopefully I can just kind of lock in and, you know, start getting these reactions out. So expect to see more uploads, you know, definitely more frequently. But today we got a very special album. You know, Navy Blue, you know, is one of my favorite, you know, rappers out right now when it comes to like that underground sound. You know, I feel like a broken record when it comes to talking about Navy Blue. If you guys have not checked out my reactions for Navy Blue, definitely go check it out. I have two up right now, Memoirs in Armor, I believe that was the name of the title or the name of the album, Memoirs in Armor, and The Sword and the Soaring. Those two reactions are out on my channel. Definitely go check those Navy Blue reactions out. But speaking of those albums, I'm hearing that this new album here, entitled Surrender, is a prequel to both of those albums. So I don't know how true that is. You guys let me know how factual that is. But you know, like every Navy Blue album, I'm very excited. You know, Navy Blue, you know, he always wears his heart on his sleeve. He always, you know, he's true to himself, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he just makes amazing music that, you know, kind of gets you through whatever you're going through. Such a Navy Blue, you know, album cover, you know what I'm saying? I think this is his, I don't know if this is his face on here. It kind of looks like his face, you know, I'm not too sure. I want to believe it has to be his face, right? Like who else's face can it be? But yeah, Surrender, I like the album title. You know, I'm sure there's a million ways Navy Blue can talk about, you know, surrendering, you know what I'm saying? You know, he already does it, you know what I'm saying? So very fitting album title to, you know, a lot of the subject matter that Navy Blue talks about. But yeah, I don't really have much of an intro like that. I just kind of want to jump into this, you know. I'm hearing it's great. 44 minutes, you know, there's a plethora of producers on here, you know, so we're gonna, as always, shout out the producers once we get to it. But without any further ado, let's jump right into this. All right, we got track number 1, Commencement, produced by Jason. Whoa, let's go. Yeah, I'm drinking wine. It's that type of night.
Simply couldn't fathom what it'd take. It's like I was abandoned at the stake. Saw the light and saw my shadow cast a shape. When I was cast away to the east, I found gratitude and grace. I claim defeat, I know that I'ma be okay. Surrender taught me peace could be attained. Give thanks for the house that I was raised in. Open palms under calm waves. I had undergone a long phase of self-harm. My brother Ocean told me focus on my brave heart. When inching closest to my hopelessness, I aim for the stars. Trust it's all in the perspective that I've gained from the scars. I cast a line when fishing out the reservoir. I pass time with deep sighs and interlocking arms. I capsize, then I turn my life over to God. Mama didn't give me life to just pick it apart. Mama told me I'm a light, I was dim in the dark. When I was at his shoulder height and my living was harsh. A sorry doesn't make it right when my hands need a wash. Surrender signed his name under kindest regards. At every single nerve ending, my journey will start. Reflect and let the curve bend and resemble an arc. Protect my only sense of brevity as I embark.
He chose not to struggle anymore. With a supreme act of will springing from the essence of his being, he turned away from his life and the long train of disastrous consequences that had flowed from it, and looked wistfully upon the dark face of ancient waters upon which some spirit had breathed and created him.
Solid intro, very poetic, you know, as every Navy Blue song, you know, kind of is. I feel like I knew that sample from somewhere, but I just could not pinpoint. Track number 2, Baron, produced by The Alchemist. Let's go. When's the last time we heard Navy Blue and The Alchemist?
Yeah. down bad, I'm upright. The sunlight dance, I need one mic. It's one life to live, my loving couldn't die. Transmuting 1 to 9, my tongue tied up in a knot. Like a cherry stem, I forgot what I couldn't find. All along the road twist turn, took the word just to burn it up. Courage in the cut, fume and peep the luminance. It's nothing new. Papa knew me from the other round when we was dealt the truth about a lot of shit. That's when I fell in tune. Serengeti views, open land. When Baba placed the shell in open hands. Left to right, right. My whole lifespan, the whole wide world up in my hands. Soul God mans, it's Orpheus versus the Sirens. Me and Al, 16 paths. It's not a live band. Alright then. Keep quiet, bend the rules, I still admire them for what it is and what it isn't. Guilt-ridden, through my problems on the rhythm. Wish it wasn't true, but trust it is. Like jog, I gotta run to live. This is life, I've had enough of me to let them hide. It's on my mind all day. I'm done with getting high, it's like the first time breathing. See it to believe it, cause I am what I believe in. Breathe in, breathe out, take a moment just to be again. Another round, I'm on the ropes, my hope was in a pile. By the door, thoughts would often crowd, me and more. Adios, I'm trying to cope, I woke up on the floor.
When I woke up, I was on the floor.
On the floor?
Yeah, on the floor.
He steadfastly refused to speak. Most of the time, he sat with bowed head, staring at the floor.
All right, we got track number 3, the title track, Surrender, produced by Vertigua. Let's go. I never heard of Vertigua. Let's go.
Surrender. Surrender. My emotions get staunch when they can. I know it's all on my hands. Gotta give God a chance to walk along the Berlin Wall with a woman I can call a friend. Conversation lift me out of places where I often land. I'm so content, count blessings in my mama hands. Judging off the way my life looking, it make a lot of sense. Got a lot to live for, the discourse heaven sent. I've been in them psych wars trying to get a grip. This what living life for, I call it what it is. I see it how I see it. Gave me meaning to exist. I am flesh, but a spirit. I appear to be remiss. To the next man who carry all his fears to the cliff, let it fly. Set aside all a nigga did. Living through a genocide as real as it get. Can't deal cause the pain take tears in the wind. Mazes of the mind, gracious to find youth. My kind don't decline, my wits giving hindsight. Divine light, spring in the rights. Give life, give twice like the first time breathing. Trauma and hereditary demons I'm healing. From Portobello Road to Ealing. Grandma enacting the feelings that I act on, spurring into action. As we talking about practice, practice what you preach. What seems so far is within reach. Everything I ever did, everyone I ever knew, the tingling of every limb, my foot fit every shoe, memories in every groove, lessons are in every mood. Mama gifts to me is soothing, stuck beneath this very moon. Everything I ever did, everyone I ever knew, the tingling of every limb, my foot fit every shoe, memories in every groove, lessons are in every mood. Mama gives to me is soothing, stuck beneath this very moon. Surrender. Surrender. Surrender.
He stood still, his eyes closed and stinging, his lungs heaving, trying to expel the smoke. He held onto the shovel, wanting to move, to do something, but he did not know what. He held onto it desperately, not wanting to let go, feeling that if he did, he was surrendering his secret, his life.
So he's gonna have these little audio cuts at the end of each track, it seems. I think it's really cool. It kind of like ties the album together. This is probably my favorite track on the album. I love, just the smoothness of the beat. You know what I'm saying? I love how Navy Blue just talks about really surrendering, to, just the pain and, that's like really the first step, you know, and acknowledging it and like really trying to get past that and pushing through that. Track number 4, Over, featuring Mike Shabb, produced by Mike Shabb. Let's go.
I went through nightmares and scary episodes. I spent the light years smoking dope at home, reflecting like mirrors on broken stones. I was right there when they buried bro. Slime world forever keep a dirty nose. When I leave the globe, picture me in all designer clothes. Picture me laying down with a line of hoes, screaming adios. They gon' forever rep my name in the body, yo. 12 looking at me like I hold a John Gotti roll. Grinding for this paper like running with no cardio. Got my hands on a few bricks like Spider-Man. I shoot his ass twice like Pfizer plan. Been a student of this game, I kept a rising head. Never left for school without my vitamins. We did it by our own blood, shedding tears. I was all alone, I was never scared. We was roaming in the darkness looking for a flare. Shit hard to get over, like a note of fear. Nigga took a hit in his girlfriend Cartier's. Drop 50 like I'm in my Vince Cartier's. I'm Tracy on that late game, all backboards. I bring my A game. I bring my A game just to prove a point. Whichever way the scale shift, the crib is where the tail ends. Lift the veil and get the fuck out. If it isn't now, then well when. Karma is a well, you fucked around and fell in. You held the hand and heard the death whisper. The loneliness atone, but when it roam, you gotta roam right. Nigga try and bargain with his own life. It get risky trying to roll the dice, take a chance. On my Nicholas and Elk out in France, I'm on my Zenadine. Niggas turn to me when they need answers. I greet my Baba on some Black Panther. Every night I find a light to cast a shadow on my grandeur. Body swinging in the gallows, walk on water when it's shallow. Who will lead and who will follow like Moses with the cattle. Niggas slither, I could hear them rattle. Tony Parker, how I'm sorting these assists, and when it hit, it'll bang instead of flames for my wits. Nigga, if they ever pitch, I'm gonna be swinging for the stars, stacking brick after brick until the wall built. Fall ill and recover. Nigga, we suffered all in, can't fall in. I can't repeat nothing, fall ill, recover. Nigga, we suffered all in, I can't fall in, can't repeat nothing.
Lord, if you can, save me from that man. Don't let him make a pulp out of me. But the Lord, he was not quick. The law raised up his stick and beat the living hell out of me. I do not understand why God don't protect a man from police brutality.
That beat was amazing. Might be my favorite beat on the album so far. I just love the chops and how heavenly it sounded. Mike Shabb had a great verse on there as well. Really dope. Track number 5, Reflections, produced by Jason Wool and Mario Luciano. Let's go. Also, shout out to Zero. He mixed this whole thing, and I believe Joe Viciano is the mixer for this project. So shout out to those guys as well.
Reflection is the evidence of God. I choose to revel in. It's navy blue that heaven sent. Settled in a sedimentary rock, my body nestled in another world, another realm of loss. I know the depths of it. Be wary of them spirits that you stepping with. Not all of them is problems, but a few of them gon' get you, kid. Sparring with the elements since elementary days. Caught up in a cave, your evolution rudimentary. The spectrum is expansive when I teeter like it's tempting me. Recipes at the precipice of everything. The crux of what is never seen. A human being I have never been. I know it's more than just the four of me. I often wonder what's before me. The afterlife, the catalyst of never acting right. A patch of light Gather in the shadow where my laughter dies. The intersections of these paths of mine. I spun a web and couldn't catch a cry. Catch her in a ride. Tears welling in my eyes, less than half the time. Meditation through these passing times, when my emotions and my ego collide. It's like I'm tethered in the depths of my desolate pride. But who am I? Who are we? Juggling these feelings that are deep. Karma got you living in a loop to soon repeat. Fast asleep. Asleep. Awaken at the day's end. Patiently the flames spin. I ain't got a name, kin. Sage is a title. Sage a true lover, but Sage been a rival. Judged upon arrival. Judgment of my livelihood. I struggle with survival. I was suicidal. That's the golden ratio, the structure of a spiral. The hero with 1,000 faces, prophet or an idol. Vacant at the heart of cause when I was sitting idle. Obsessing over death when I was simply missing Michael. I am not a savior, but a nigga got disciples. Judas blowing kisses in the wind to try and spite you. Wings stretching like an angel or an eagle, I'ma fly through. Can't see eye to eye, it's heart to heart, I felt the line move. But is it true? I wonder.
In, out, in.
I love this.
Out. He too breathed again, struggling now with his...
I really love these excerpts at the end of each song. You know what I'm saying? I know he does this a lot, but he doesn't have it after every song. I wonder if it will continue to the end of the album, but I think it would be cool if it does. I don't know. It's almost like a book. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a guide. At track number 6, you know, we got a banger here, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? We got track number 6, Residuum. I hope I pronounced that right. Featuring Armand Hammer. Armand Hammer and Navy Blue always give us a great track together. You know what I'm saying? I say the same thing with Armand Hammer and Earl Sweatshirt. They always provide a really great track. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for this. This is produced by Navy Blue himself, finally.
Can't take ownership. Further to fall, I know this cliff. I hope you notice me. Cause I can't see myself, I'm bleeding simultaneously. Erasing thoughts, my racing heart can't lay my head to sleep. The way ahead like Archie Shepp, the herd of countless sheep. The crown was stripped to pieces. The stake remains, not free to roam. I kept me on a leash. Mona Lisa eyes will follow me around the tomb. My mama womb, the safest place for me. It ain't no going back. I've sown the gash and shown myself deceit. Don't you hold me back. The furthest front was once a bloody heat. My Reddit sclera, hyperbolic choice is within reach. Just let me go or keep me here to suffer such a need. Have you ever dreamt awake and can't recall the smallest things? The calmness of the pond, the fallen dreams is where I sat and took a tally of my schemes. What I crept up into, what I've been through, led me through a qualm. I'll ascend and build my totem hella tall. If it's heaven, then I'm mending every flaw. While I'm living, keep a distance from the ball. When in doubt, you build a wall and get it gone. Dear God, make me capable and calm. And what'll face me won't break me. Grant me problems I can solve.
He felt there was too much difference between him and them to allow for a common binding or a common life. Only when threatened with death could that happen. Only in fear and shame, with their backs against the wall, could that happen.
I sit with the drink and listen to the rain. Watch her paint with her hair in 2 braids. Lamplight puddles about the place. Huddled in corners like mourners at a wake. Shadows thrown in primordial cave. While I watch the paint and looks away. Tip ashes in my palm, I can't find a tray. Watch her paint like many armed guard. Adorned with talisman and charms. Canvas stretched across the wall. It's pouring out like a heart with a hole.
It's like a t-shirt with only one seam. I'm listening to Stevie sing happy birthday. It's not mine though, so I played it loud enough driving slow. Bending corners hoping it might be yours. I watch faces past the bus stop, coming out of store. Roll the windows down, heat on humming. Children running, I throw up the peace sign to total strangers. Who told you I write with my left hand? To no one in particular, cause it felt more free like that. I am, I be, with my C's. Laughing at more cops and vests that say heightened security. I think they know we here.
First of all, I say it all the time. I feel like Navy Blue should be producing a lot more of his own tracks, although he does pick great producers and has a really great ear for production. Navy Blue just, I don't know, he's really good. You know, Songs of Sage still might be my favorite project from Navy Blue, and a lot of that is because of his own production. But anyway, I thought that track was dope. I mean, I wish Armand Hammer had more time, you know, on the track. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Billy Wood's verse was very short. But nonetheless, you know, Armand Hammer, great. I am looking forward to a new Armand Hammer album. You know what I'm saying? We got one last year, Mercy. Armand Hammer always just puts out quality work. All right, track number 7, Crux Ansata, produced by Q3. Let's go.
Steal away, ain't got time to stay here. It was dangerous to stay here, but it was also dangerous to go out. The singing filled his ears. Would it not have been better for him had he lived in that world the music sang of? It would have been easy to have lived in it, for it was his mother's world, humble, contrite, believing. It had a center, a core, an axis, a heart, which he needed, but could never have unless he laid his head upon a pillow of humility and gave up his hope of living in the world. And he would never do that.
Spot the eagle on the tree branch perched. Crash alive, my asylum is a rebirth. Sleep for 3 and then arise, resurrecting through the tides to a lurch, to immersed in the burning fire of my desires, of everything that ever transpired. What I've acquired is a power that is higher, or greater than whatever else would take up space. Genetic makeup's place within my framework. Every life I ever known was on the same earth. The reign of my worth is a shame to desert me. Gains are preferred if I remain in reverse. I seen lame and observed from the pain and the nerve inadvertently. I was ashamed of my hurt. Can't take it lightly, this is serious work. Deathly afraid, but couldn't give away what I earned too freely, whatever need be. The going isn't easy, but I treat me as such. Living isn't life when I'm in reach of a crutch. It rush and subsides, sun arise from the muck. Heat clever, nothing better than to try when it's up. It's self-love, self-evident. All of me is settling in. I know that heaven is within the body I can trust. Have you ever gone a distance and felt distant? Have you ever prayed and felt no different? What's the difference? What's the difference? I can still honor the past and be present. Just imagine if my peace of mind was measured by the second. Looking backwards doesn't mean I'm not moving forward. I was captured just to know divine order. It's not an orbit if you circle in the border. I was often caught in one of 4 corners, the forlorn and made right of such horrors. Look how much I learned in one of 4 quarters. Why is every life foreign? Why is every time I cry it's like I can't afford it? Please, take these broken wings. Please, won't you heal my broken wings? Please, take my broken wings. Please, won't you heal my broken wings?
You know what's crazy? I often think about, you know, when I first started listening to Navy Blue, you know, and Mike and you know, Wiki and all these guys. I'm also gonna check out Wiki's album. I have not forgot about Wiki. I'm definitely gonna check out Wiki's album. But I used to put them all in the playlist, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, shuffle it, you know, and just let it be the day where I'm like listening to these guys, you know, just speak life, you know what I'm saying? But there's so much music from each of these guys. At this point, you just got to separate it. You know what I'm saying? Put all the Navy Blues album in the playlist, all the Mike's albums in the playlist, you know what I'm saying? And then like today's Navy Blue day, tomorrow's Mike day, the next day is Earl's day, you know what I'm saying? It's just so much music, and, you know, and they've all kind of adapted or like evolved into their own and their own sounds. You know, a lot of people, you know, I know for me, when, you know, they first came out, I felt like they were under the Earl umbrella, which they kind of still are, you know, because Earl is like, you know, one of the godfathers of, you know, this type of sound. But they've all grown into their own, and like, you know, a Mike song, you know, a Navy Blue song, you know what I'm saying? They don't sound anything alike anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was interesting. But we got a crazy track coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got track number 8, Belladonna, featuring Earl Sweatshirt, produced by The Alchemist. Oh, nah, this is good. This got to be tough. Also, shout out to Earl Sweatshirt. You know what I'm saying? Him and Mike dropped an amazing album this year, Pompeii Utility. That reaction is up on the channel if you guys want to check it out. I know a lot of people are saying Mike's half was while Earl's was absolutely amazing. I think the whole thing was hard. You know what I'm saying? I think Mike served its purpose as well as Earl's. I do probably like Earl's a little bit better, but Mike's was hard. I sleeping on Mike's half.
Mid out to bed, style from depths rising, flowers at the grave site. I'm short-sighted, couldn't fortify, deploy rightly. Despite my only way of living, I would bend the ball around the wall like Keira Knightley. Send me off with a prayer, I'm living more than likely. In them NZ shocks, Nike. My wings biggest when I beckon, like Beckham with the armband. Or I'm so Campbell Bear, the center of my arm's length. You can't crucify me. Smoking on that park bench, I threw it all behind me. Like the song say, it falls down, life is origami. I felt the wrath of 1,000 tsunamis. Many lives lived, I'm delivered in this body on a mission. I'm Orion, how the stars make the night bleed. Calmness of mind, I go the distance that my sight sees. High key, mind playing tricks, telling me there's no one like me. You would play the role that Ty Lue did for I3. I'm me, would you rather be happy or right, G? Choose wisely.
Look. I'm ready.
No question.
Disco wins. Watch. Disco money.
We finna take risks, I could get us paid. Try and concentrate, whole lot of rage. In and out of phase, counterbalance weight. This a heavy-handed take, I need it in every way. THEBE.ETH, everybody eats, B, come get a plate. CC, your whole team, I'm with my coaches. Yeah, my niggas stage, Navy, the same one from the bins. Niggas didn't break shit, but bread and paper, we living great. I need the cribby on acres, late shifts, gon' get us straight. Mid-December rain, come and wash the sins and stains, maybe. I need ventilation, couldn't breathe, I couldn't think, filled with anger. I couldn't leave, sinking with the anchor. Tiptoeing around the sand, getting in the capers. We really don't major. Niggas cheesy like Philly steaks. Anyways, I was listening to Lil B and Corn Mega. Child of the corn liquor, had my form mangled. Focus on couture, need to hit the gun range more. Tall tales and war fables. It's yours. Got my baby high chair at the boss table for sure. Fuck, nigga.
It's funny because the tape that people wanted from Earl and Mike initially when they announced that Pompeii Utility album, you know, where people thought it was going to be like boom bap, you know, underground, soul sample beats, you know what I'm saying? That would probably happen more with the Earl and Navy Blue tape now that I think about it, because Navy Blue don't really be hopping on them trap beats. At least I don't really remember him hopping on a lot of trap beats like that. Navy's really, he sticks to his, you know, his mellow, you know, uplifting, you know, flows and stuff like that. But it would be nice to hear an Earl Navy tape, you know what I'm saying? That would be hard. All right, track number 9, Aegis, produced by Navy Blue as well as Bori. Let's go.
Turned my back and saw myself attached. What type of shit is that? I can't react cause I'm responsible, responding to the fact of the matter. Patterns are intact and what I lacked was a sense of me. No sense in keeping tabs. The dreamer laughed and wept and went to sleep and woke up with a mask. Soot and ashes where I stood to find my footing on this path. My life a tapestry, I'm weaving grief to see I'm still aghast. To counteract it, I've been seeking peace and heaving through the gas. And when I gasp and reaching my beneath, the soil kinda tough, the body's in the crust, don't claim defeat. Completion is a must, we send it up and still ascending up, simultaneously bleeding. Teach me how to think of us, cause every thought of me is fleeting. Needing what I'm bred to love, to know her glowing fervor is to be amongst whatever that means.
This is hypnotic, bro. right
We
here.
saw him dead when we was only children. Know the feeling way too well. I know the smell, the vision chilling. My horizon line, the age of 5 is when I was distilling. Casket at my eyes was lifted to its height, and through the ceiling seen his spirit fly. I know I can't go with him. Will I wither or will I arise and be the void to fill the void in Father's eyes? He slept awake, although I saw him hurting. I was safe. Surface of the lake reflect the moon as distant ripples undulate. I seek the light, can't stay within this darkness of a covered face. Covered faces, all in disarray, they find their placement.
He stole to the door of his room and opened it and went in and pulled on the light. He turned to the window and put his hand under the upper ledge and lifted. He felt a cold rush of air laden with snow. The inside of his stomach glowed white hot. With his feet upon the bottom ledge, his legs bent under him, his sweaty body shaken by wind, he looked into the snow and tried to see the ground below, but could not. Then he leaped. He got to his feet, one at a time. He walked and tried to run, but he felt too weak.
I'll close my eyes, it's alright. I closed my eyes through the night. With open eyes, I'm in flight now. Was met with grace by the fire. I'll close my eyes, it's alright. I close my eyes through the night. With open eyes, I'm in flight now.
All right, so track number 10, Circa, featuring Ka. Rest in peace, Ka, produced by Malik Abdul Rahman. Man, rest in peace, Ka, man. I still can't believe Ka's gone. There's like, you know, there's certain artists where it's like, I can't believe they're gone. Ka's one of them. You know, MF Doom, Young Dolph, you know, Nipsey. There's certain artists where, for me, I'm like, wow, their music really got me through a lot. Ka, man, you can tell Ka influenced so much of Navy Blues music. Just the way he writes, you know, how poetic it is, how stripped back, and how, you know, it just speaks truth. When you think of Ka's music, it's just truth. When you think of Navy Blues music, it's just truth. It's like scrolls. It's like you feel like a monk, you know, listening to their music. You know what I'm saying? Man, rest in peace, Ka. It's going to be nice to hear his voice on here. You know what I'm saying?
There was no day for him now, and there was no night. There was but a long stretch of time. A long stretch of time that was very short. And then the end. Toward no one in the world did he feel any fear now, for he knew that fear was useless. And toward no one in the world did he feel any hate now, for he knew that hate would not help him.
I can't have this heart of glass broken. My last notion on this path until I fast forward to the point of my collapse within my sad story. Come and take a ride or take a dive within my past quarries. I'm alive, was only 5 when I knew death. Attune this breath of mine, exercise the debt bereft is mandatory. The allegory often is detested by the wrath of glory. I just can't imagine that I had it sorted. Magic ordinance, detachment from the floor, I lift the latch. Felt it all attack, the tragedy is torturous. Foreign borders where I tore me out to fortify. Coordinates lie ahead where everybody born to die. Tell me, are you sure of it? Work too hard to live in vain, so I refrain to forfeit it. Orbits but a cycle, Angel Michael with the sword to lift and strike a beast. Something about the lightning when it strike beneath. Found a gift within the message that I'm sifting through. Fed the witch's blood cause my tradition has its rituals. Give it room to breathe. Centuries of human grief accumulate and leave. Can't you see that it's all cyclical? When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer see me, I'm free. I'm from the field, made use of my shield.
no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer see me, I'm free. I'm from the field, made use of my shield.
Having knew in 7-2 grew too fast to rear. She had a hunch and lunchbox, mom's packed to prayer. Driven, living in the flat, didn't have jack to spare. With grip force for applause, no claps to cheer. Born tired, both wrong side when tracks in there. To crack Malays, watch Happy Days during my saddest year. Never lies, had to sever ties with fam, was that severe. Crying only got you beat harder, smarter than master tier. Beast was near to be sincere, these moments all I had to share. So I doubly mull it over, never show lack of care. Sick and wicked world, where the flattest sphere appears the establishment, only one established fear. Correct, protecting you and yours is all that matters here. Believing even could reason with a demon if I had his ear. Put it all on the line, risked even more my last career. To unobstruct yours, making sure this path is clear. Been saying sooth since youth, my truth matched the dare. Generally him and injuries, will I attack repair?
When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer see me, I'm free. I'm from the field, made use of my shield. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer see me, I'm free. I'm from the field, made use of my shield.
Hey, look, R.I.P. to Ka. You know, it's really great hearing his voice on here again. You know what I'm saying? I still can't believe it's been, 2 years now since we lost Ka. Very slept on. You know, Ka to this day is very slept on. I feel like everybody should check out his music from whenever he dropped his first project. And definitely the perfect beat to put Ka on. You know what I'm saying? I really love the beat and how it just stripped back and like it made you zone into what they were saying. And they really said a lot of like real stuff there. So shout out to Ka, R.I.P. All right, track number 11, If God Had Legs, produced by Fahim Irfan and Jason Wool. Let's go.
Say not I have found the truth, but rather I have found a truth. Say not I have found the path of the soul. Say rather I have met the soul walking upon my path. For the soul walks upon all paths. The soul walks not upon a line, neither does it grow like a reed. The soul unfolds itself like a lotus of countless petals.
In my case, self-harm brought peace. It was written on my face, I got a calm you can't breach. I reach for the stars, I'm a preacher of the bars. My guard let down, not a savior nor a martyr. Navy ball like Vince Carter. Honey dipping split decisions, I ain't begging for your pardon. Nigga, I'm an artist, I'm better than when I started. That's a given, met my limits when I nearly had departed. Free to figure from the stone, like the arms that I was carving in. Feelings I was harboring, festering. Mama said the loss is not a deficit, the depths of it. My heart is where the treasure sit. I'ma play the back like Gary Neville did. Said it is. I got demons I ain't letting in, floating on the surface. Have you ever seen a feather swim? Niggas been marked since the first day ever, man. I ain't going back or going deeper than I ever went. The levels that I never been. True feels, too willed like I was peddling. Life is but a will, and death is just a genesis. Don't cry at my grave is what my brother up in heaven said. I am not there, I didn't die. My foreverness put me back together. I will rise up out the depths again. Surrender is an empath, receiver of the messages. Heaven sent, dare to ask the giver if he ever bled. If God had legs like the trunks of the trees, and the feet were the roots as they sunk into beneath. If my eyes couldn't see and my lungs couldn't breathe. If my heart didn't beat and I was freed from the grasp of my grief. I was gasping for air and something lasting to keep. Grandma said I was his heir, another path to repeat. Seen his spirit on the stairs and understood what living means.
Your hearts know in silence the secrets of the days and the nights. But your ears thirst for the sound of your heart's knowledge. You would know in words that which you have always known in thought. You would touch with your fingers the naked body of your dreams. And it is well you should. The hidden wellspring of your soul must needs rise and run murmuring to the sea.
Track number 12, Next Life, produced by Shungu. Shout out to Shungu. Shungu dropped a really dope project, earlier, I believe this year. I didn't react to it. I actually should have, because the whole project is insane. I do want to look it up so I can give Shungu his props. Faith in the Unknown. If you have not checked out Faith in the Unknown, produced fully by Shungu, definitely check it out. It got some of your favorites on there: Pink Seafood, Fly Anakin, Navy Blue, Maxo, Livy, Chester Watson. Definitely go check it out. It's incredible. It's incredible. I should have reacted to that because the project is great. And that came out in 2025, actually.
We must not say no to our ideas.
It's navy blue to none other. Spent days praying for his son's mother. Live, learn just to uncover what was hidden in the ridicule of self-loving. My sister been a self-loather. Like me, lead the way and show her I'm sober. Dealing with the feelings enough times over. Hold her cry closer, better let it go. I couldn't try closure, I let the door close. Just to dive lower than I ever go. Moving on the path slower, let the treasure glow. There I found a part of me that I had never known. My apartment, sitting in it so alone. It's all partial, I couldn't get it all gone. I'm King Arthur, pulled a sword out of stone. Trying to feel it all, cause seeds gotta grow too. I can see it all, cause the peak got a view. It was me involved. I revolve around the truth and now I keep calm. In the midst of my abuse, I let the tree fall and expose my roots. I was led wrong, but I don't blame you. Like why wouldn't I?
Oh, I love this.
Just don't seem right. I was just a youth. Tears welling in my eyes, seen him in a suit. Farewells and goodbyes, but I needed you. See you in the next life.
Track number 13, The Birth of Medicine, also produced by Shungu. Let's get it.
Medicine, physical form, but the spirit exceeds the skeleton. What you gain when you're received is deemed a genesis, because to heal what is revealed is how we've never been. I'm trying to level up. I rose from out the dusk, was dealt 1,000 lows to know I feel 1,000 ups. 2001 can take me back to where I wasn't numb. I'm not his only son, I'm not the only one who feel the way I do. Rebuked abuse for just a few to view what I have done. Cause who you come from came from someone we get doubled up. To live and die and claim a place within the crust, spot the crux. I know the story of a dying son, the resurrection. My brother tomb don't have a headstone, it's just a cross. What sits across with my reflection. Heaven is a sacred section. Until I make it there, I'll be prepared for your protection.
I love it.
Whoever gets it, whatever we left with, when they make the exit, we'll have to move in that direction. Can't wear a shroud, I'll make them proud. I wear his blessings to the gates. I bore the weight, I'm taking stake where my breath is. Live and let live, I'm proud to be alive. When I left me for dead, I couldn't see inside. My heart did open up, I closed my teary eyes. Said this is close enough, and now I must decide. Is this who I wanna be? And now I praise the transmutation of my grief. Who I am is not who I'm perceived to be. I prayed for peace and went to war with my dis-ease. I can set me free.
I love that.
I can't set you
I
free.
can set me free.
Set me free. Set us free. Is this who I wanna be? And now I praise the transmutation of my grief. Who I am is not who I'm perceived to be. I prayed for peace and went to war with my dis-ease. I can set me free, but I can't set you free.
Exactly.
Set me free. Set us free.
That line alone, I could set me free, is in your hands. Like, you have the power to change your life. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it for you. You know what I'm saying? I could set me free. You could set you free. You know what I'm saying? And then I like how he said, I could set us free. You know what I'm saying? Here's the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Listen to my albums. You know what I'm saying? Really like that. Really like that. Love the beat too. Track number 14, Bleeding, Scarlet, produced by Navy Blue. Let's go. Already like this.
Navy blue, but I'm bleeding scarlet. Blood will thicken on this path, will make my way regardless. I have risen, I disrupt the hardship, God's gift. Shuffle the deck and get the cards split. Ochosi ball down, stretching at the target. I crack a smile, though my stoicism rather harmless. Hard to fall into the pit and get myself about it. I live in horror and these borders couldn't live without them. Quintessential consequences were the outcome. Crown runs red, birthing bloodshed. Will the moon stand still when the sun sets? My lungs take breath and breathe gratitude. Hung heads in deceit, degrees and latitude. Clear skies, fear died with the Baton Rouge. My spirit lingered in that hollow tomb. Praise the vase to hold the vessel, but my heart a tool. Life amazing and amusing, what to make of what is ruined. A solution, music echoed in the ruins. Brewing, seething, stewing. A pair of eyes, a set of feet, free on two ends. Can only claim I'm too human to efface or to erase. That's the question that I'm bearing. What I bore was such a nuisance. I can't wear it, can't worry, can't accommodate my daily tariff. I'm just trying to make it through. Cause if I wake, then I can't turn away in spite. I gotta learn, I know the burning will suffice. Double water, every cup of rice. Sons and daughters fall from such a height. I don't question God, I know it's only right. On the quest of loss, I found me in the light. Fell in the warmth of arms, I've fallen through the ice. Not a feather harmed, wings are for the flight. Every blessed scar healed to serve a life. My life, my story, my plight, my glory. My knife, my blood, my fight for my love. My life, my story, my plight, my glory. My knife, my blood, my fight for my love. My life, my story, my plight, my glory. My knife, my blood, my fight for my love. My life, my story, my plight, my glory. My knife, my blood, my fight for my love. My life, my story, my plight, my glory. My knife, my blood, my fight for my love. My life, my story, my plight, my glory. My knife, my blood, my fight for my love.
All right, we got the last track on the album, which is the bonus track. Track number 15, F.E.A.R, produced by Navy Blue. Let's get it.
I hope this summer never ends. We'll plummet again and again to suffer immensely. I ain't even trying to fight, but please remember me. Don't you forget that every spliff was but a remedy. How can you resist me? You was sifting through your memories. I told you breathe, I gave you ease, I gave you everything. I'm your disease, I'm who you believe to be your enemy. I'm the proof, I hate to see you reassembling. I got you high when you was low, I spun your head around. Every obstacle perceived, you looked at me to get around it. Not a thank you, not a nothing, you just sat in silence. I took your voice, I gave you words for you to speak about it. I put that shroud upon your back, you couldn't be without it. I parted seas of grief and changed the way a need resounded. But she was scared, you ain't prepared for what you think you found. Cause I was there when you were asleep and bleeding on the ground.
I was there when you awoke and said I need it now. I was with you when the fucking issues weighed 1,000 pounds. I would walk 1,000 miles just to see you hurt again. I hate to see you grow. I hope you know that I'm a perfect friend. I circled that unearthly wind so you ain't have to search within and find me. Untimely my departure. I met you when you was only 10. That first dance was romantic. I saw you close your eyes and hold me in your hands just to slip away. I don't deserve this, like it or not, I'm here to stay. I am at your service.
Fear.
I am at your service. Fear is forgetting everything and running. I can't forget you, every tear is felt, no need for numbing. That subtle peace in which I seek is peaking at the summit. As I descend, I hope to mend the heart of who I'm loving. Fear is forgetting everything and running. I can't forget you, every tear is felt, no need for numbing. That subtle peace in which I seek is peaking at the summit. As I descend, I hope to mend the heart of who I'm loving. Fear.
Wow. Hey man, shout out to Navy Blue for this album, Surrender, you know what I'm saying, which, you know, acts as a prequel to, you know, Memoirs in Armor and, you know, The Sword and the Soaring. You know, Navy Blue's always going to give you, you know, the truth. Like I said, you know, he's always going to give you, you know, just wisdom. You know, he's such a young dude, you know what I'm saying? But he has so much wisdom. You know, there's a reason why people gravitate towards his music. There's a reason why I gravitate towards his music. You know what I'm saying? It's just very calming, very comforting. You know what I'm saying? He has a great ear for, you know, just production. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to, you know, rhyme over the, you know, production, you know, and just the tone of voice, you know, just fits perfectly. You know what I mean? Which, you know, adds just to that calmness, you know what I'm saying? You know, definitely an album that I can't wait to play back, you know what I'm saying? Just to hear, you know, just the nuggets, you know, just the little details, you know, of everything that he's saying, you know what I'm saying? Navy Blue, you know, his lyrics are very, you know, loaded, you know what I'm saying? You won't catch everything on first listen. I will say it's very surface level, like you'll get what he's saying, but, you know, there's also just so much with his albums that, you know, it's meant to like play back and like really catch, you know, the wisdom and just the growth and, you know, just the, you know, advice too on how to move forward with whatever you're going through. You know, one of his biggest topics that he talks about throughout all of his albums is self-harm, and that's, you know, whether it be using weed or getting high at the crutch or, you know, whatever it be, whatever your addiction is. He always touches on, you know, just how, you know, to break through that and how to, you know, really, you know, take control of your life. And that's one thing I appreciate about Navy Blue's music. But yeah, man, really dope album by Navy Blue. Let me know what your favorite track is. Let me know what your favorite produced beat is, and I will catch you guys on the next one.